Michael Yanney, Omaha, the Burlington Capital Group. A native of Kearney, Yanney was born during the Depression and learned early in life the importance of education and hard work.
Well, I was born in Kearney, Nebraska, December 3rd of 1933, and of course those were not the easiest times in the world. But Kearney was really a very, very wonderful place to grow up. And I've traveled, as you might expect, all over the world. We've done business in more countries than I can count. And coming back to Nebraska is very, very important to me. And I love being here.
In 1960, Yanney went to work for the National Bank of Omaha. In 1977, he began his own bank. 3 banks later, in 1984, he founded America First Companies, which today is known as Burlington Capital Group, LLC. It has become one of the largest private investment banking firms in the Midwest, with total assets in excess of $3.6 billion and headquarters located in Omaha, Nebraska.
I don't think whether it's a community activity or a business that you're running, whether it's a university or political position that you're holding, you aren't going to be any better than the team you put around yourselves. And there are some fundamentals to that. And the fundamentals are this. It starts with integrity and it ends with integrity. If you're an honest person and you have good credibility and you're transparent, you're going to get people who are working for you, who are very bright, who are going to have conflict with some of your ideas. And out of that conflict is going to come real synergy. And that combination of bright people who are willing to talk and speak out really helps you build an organization that's literally unparalleled in the type of teamwork you can accomplish.
Yanney's teamwork included serving on the East-West Institute Joint U.S.-Russia delegation in 2007, whose specific objective was to keep the two countries from going back into a Cold War. He currently serves on many civic and community boards, including co-chairing with wife Gail the UNMC $500 million capital campaign.
This state decided to collaborate between the public and private sector and build a new cancer center. And I don't think it would have happened if the state didn't agree to put $50 million in it. And in less than 10 months, we raised the $370 million that was necessary. Now we have somewhere close to 1,200 to 2,000 new employees that will be employed permanently there at an average salary of $80,000 a year. In addition to that, we're going to have some of the best medical research for cancer and related treatments. Wow, it's a huge difference maker. And that's what can happen when the public and private sector decide to really get together and make a difference.
Education is the key to Nebraska's future, and Yanney is working to make it achievable.
And today we have a considerable number of jobs in this state that are going unfilled because we don't have people educated to take those jobs. And if you really take a look at what we can do with that, we can inspire them to get through the community colleges with 2-year certificates and with 2-year scholarships and large amounts of 2-year scholarships. We can turn this state into a model state for the entire nation.
Yanney is deeply committed to giving back and offers advice to help others find success.
Small plans are going to get small results, and I think you've got to set some goals that you may not reach. But in the course of coming close to getting there, you're going to make a difference for a lot of things going on in your life and for other people. The real values in life are what you give of yourself, not what you collect for yourself. Barry, Brian, thanks for convincing me to do this. You're a good salesman. I want to say to all of you that my wife and I are deeply honored, really privileged to be here tonight. You know, when you look at the Nebraska Chamber of Commerce, the state legislature, and the governor, and you look what we've done to this state. And now we're starting to get a lot of private collaboration in with that. It's untold where we're going. I'm going to tell you that nothing I've done has been alone. It's always been with a team. Some of those team members are here tonight, particularly my executive assistant, Ruth Udman. And nothing happens without her permission. And my original partner, George Krause, who started with me in 1971, and he was running the largest law firm in this state, the Q-Tac Rock firm. Now, I'm not going to take very much time. I want to tell you one quick story. I was running the largest bank holding company in the state of Nebraska in the early 1970s, and my wife and I went down to the Caribbean on vacation, and we no more than got to the beach. She said, I have something I want to talk to you about. I think you're bored with your work. I said, what do you mean I'm bored with my work? She said, well, let's talk about it. So that's how we began a vacation. And that conversation ended up saying she was running her own anesthesiology practice, and a very good one. And that ended up with Gail saying, why don't you leave the company and go start your own business, and we'll live off my salary. No more than 2 years, is what she said. So from there, it took me about 1.5 years to unwind things at the bank and the holding company, and that was the beginning of America First Company. That was the beginning of Burlington Capital Group. At one time or another, we probably had 9,000 employees scattered around the world. We had the largest chicken production company in European Russia, the largest glass bottling company in European Russia, and they were all making good money. But I can go back to the fact that one young lady said to me, I was bored, go get something going. And I'm going to ask her to stand. Thank you very much, Governor.